So, let's go. This is War Thunder. This is the first episode of War Thunder. I hope you will enjoy War Thunder. We're going to start off with the Hurricane Mark 1. It's a pretty decent plane, to be perfectly honest. It doesn't have the best max speed, but if you don't know what War Thunder is, basically it is a strategy game. And I think it's still in beta at the moment, not too sure. It's a free-to-play game on Steam, you go pick it up for free. At the moment, I think they're only in the aeroplane stages of the beta, or if it is in the beta, then I've only unlocked the aeroplanes. There is the army and fleet to be able to be unlocked later on in the games. So yeah, let's get going. Basically, the start of all the games are pretty slow most of the time. Not really too sure why. I mean, as you can see here, there is quite a lot of people, but the maps are pretty big, so it can take some time to get into them. And the aim of the game basically is to destroy your opponents, get rid of all their planes and all of their to get rid of all their vehicles as well. I'm chasing this one down, being shot. Yeah, as you can see, I'm being shot here. I got hit. And my machine gun is reloading. I need to get down. I'm far too high. What the hell? I spawned in the bomber area. Spawned far too high. Okay. The games are actually pretty long as well. That's the only problem with this, is that the games are reasonably long, around about 12 minutes, 12-13 minutes. I mean, it's a decent time, I guess. My whole plane's basically fucked now. I'm gonna crash. Leave the aircraft. Let's get out. You see, parachute away, bang. And I am dead. That's one down already, Jesus. Okay. I have two bombers here, the Belheim and the Bullfont. I'm going to spawn with my Gladiator Mark II. This is my best plane. I've ranked it up the most. So it can barrel roll pretty quickly. I have a pretty decent set of people in here. A pretty decent crew. My bombers are actually pretty decent. Bombers are really effective towards the very start of the game and the very end of the game. I prefer to use them as my last ones because they tend to not need as much, like, it's hard to explain. You don't need to put as much effort into controlling them because they're so big. You can just, like, yep, turn, easy, and you can bomb stuff and everything, and you have like two sets of gunners on there, so it's all pretty basic stuff for the bombers. However, these more fighter jets like the biplanes, they are pretty easy to control. They are really slow though. I mean, I think the Spitfire's going up to like 700 miles per hour on this, and that's just the Mark 1 Spitfire, and I think it goes up to like Mark 5 with the Spitfires. So yeah, you can get your plane starting to go pretty goddamn quickly. Right. Come on. My machine fucked up. Jesus Christ. That's the one thing, when you're chasing after some of these planes, they tend to get away from you, like this one here is, but there's three of us on it at the moment, so it doesn't really tend to matter too much. I mean, we're all trying to hit it. Okay, I got a hit there. I'll get a critical hit in a minute. Come on. And it went out again. As long as I stick on it, I mean, I've got 30. What's that? I've got like 3 hits onto it. So it should be alright. If I go into cockpit mode, we'll be able to shoot out the sky easier. I mean, it's getting away from me actually. Come on. Okay, yeah, it's too far away from me now to be able to get that. I hit it again, but yeah, that's got away. That's the only problem. Sometimes they get away and it's just like, I can't do this. There's a plane down here somewhere. Where is... Okay. Also, something I haven't shown you yet is that there are ground vehicles that you have to destroy. Obviously, you have our own ground vehicles. You see in the bottom left corner there, we have ground vehicles. You yourself have to destroy the opposition's ground vehicles as well. So, as you can see here, all of their ground vehicles are just trooping along. I think they have armoured cars, so these are pretty basic and pretty simple to take out. I mean, see, look, two there. Kind of just crashed into that one there, but yep. Let's get out of here. Come on. Leave the plane. Get out. Okay. So yeah, it's just very basic and easy to do this. Very easy game. I mean, it's better if you're playing with people. I mean, I've been playing with a few friends recently. Obviously, this is only the introduction to it. So, like my next few videos of this game will be with friends. There's a lot more stuff to talk about with the friends as well, and plus you get to like just look at the landscape. This game is actually amazing. It's just brilliant to like play. I picked it up 2 days ago. And I've not stopped playing it ever since. So this game is just amazing. It's a good filler in between Battlefield. I mean, obviously at the moment, Battlefield's coming out on the November 1st, so it's about 2 weeks away. Week and a half, 2 weeks. So it's not exactly that far away, but this game will do me for the time being as I'm chasing these planes down in my Hurricane. There is like 4 planes here. Jesus, okay. I'm going to take this one out if I can. What's it called? A Zero? Nah, I'll take out this Hawk. Nearly knocked out my pilot. That would have been fun. Aircraft destroy. Nice. So you get a lot of XP for when you destroy aircraft. And as you can see here, the better the plane, the more damage you do. Okay, that plane looks to be going down soon. I've got a critical hit on it. Come on. You gonna land? Yep, okay, that plane's gone down. And as you can see here, look at the damage on my plane. The damage on my plane at the moment, Jesus Christ, I need to land this onto my airfield. I need to find my airfield and then land this. Otherwise, this plane's going to go down and there's nothing I can do about it. I have a plane on my tail as well, so this is going to be a bit tricky. As you can tell, I'm being shot out. Is my left wing gone? Am I able to control this? Come on. I'm out. See, that's just 1 minute you can be doing really well, and then the next minute you're going down, and your plane's just like being shot to crap. And now all I've got left are my 2 bombers. So I'm gonna have to try and. I mean, to be fair, we are doing pretty well in terms of our team. Like, we are doing really well at the moment. I'm gonna have to descend with this bomber very quickly because I cannot see a thing. I'll just get under the clouds, and then I'll be able to bomb more effectively. Just because, like, I mean, look at this. I'm like nosediving at the moment. Okay, there we go. I'm now at 3,000 feet, and I'm going to find some of their things, and then let's just get the bomber view up. I mean, it's pretty good actually. I mean, look at this. You can go. This is the back gunner, as you can see here, the back gunner, and then this is the bomber. I'm going to go over here and bomb these vehicles, as you can see, just on the top there, near a few of my teammates. I mean, hopefully these 2 planes that are underneath me here do not come up and try and shoot me. I mean, to be perfectly honest, yes, this is a bomber, so it does take a hell lot of damage. I mean, earlier I was playing and I saw someone like crash into a bomber with like the worst plane, and this plane just came off awfully. Like, it just basically disintegrated in the air, and the bomber just like flew away, glided away without caring the world. Okay, let's just drop a few bombs onto there. Okay, let's fly away. And hopefully I will get these. I mean, there's only 5 of their vehicles left, so this has actually been a really quick game. Let's get some speed up. Okay. Being shot by air resistance there, by anti-air guns. Look, there are my bombs, I think. Nope. I don't know why I was looking at that. That was not my bombs. Okay, I Didn't actually hit any of them, but as you can see on the ground there, I was reasonably close. Ooh. Nearly overloading Gs. Look, because it's a bomber, the G-force on the pilots are actually a hell lot more than what it would usually be. So, like, obviously it is a lot harder to kind of make sure that your pilots don't end up passing out and then you crashing your plane, because that is a big issue sometimes with some of these planes. I mean, just look at this. I'm being shot at. Granted, yes. Okay, so I've lost my right engine, my left engine, sorry. Okay, let's just look at this. So I can now shoot at these planes here with my back gunner. I've got a fuel leak, so this is pretty bad. And I've lost my whole left wing. I'm going to crash down. Okay, let's just get out of the plane then. Oh, crashed before I was able to eject. So that's the whole thing. You never know if you're going to be able to get out in time. I mean, okay, so I'm on my last plane now. I mean, it's even harder for the lower levels because you get like these really bad planes and it's just awful. Okay, let's nosedive with this bomber. Come on, let's go. I'm practically just going straight down right now. Rapidly losing altitude right now. If you lose altitude too quickly though, your plane does start to spiral out and you do start to lose Gs. Start to get an overload of Gs, sorry, as you saw there. Okay, so they do have like 1 or 2 vehicles left in the game, so the best thing for me to do now is try and bomb out one of these, or try and like just try and take them out. I mean, there's one over here. I won't bomb it, I'll try and shoot it out of the sky, but there are quite a lot of other planes flying around me, so I'm going to have to be relatively careful in terms of doing that. As long as I can get over there in time, it's good. Okay. Okay, so I'm actually being shot at the moment. I've missed that one there, so I'm going to have to end up... Surface unit destroyed. I think I got 2 of them there. As you can see, they are very effective, these bombers. However, it does take a relatively long amount of time before you can actually... see, look at that. My plane's like... turn back over. You can see my gunner is actually shooting at this plane. I'm not doing any of that work there. My gunner is just shooting at it. As long as I am allowing my gunner to stay on the plane, I'll be able to take out the sky. I mean, look at that. It is starting to smoke now, and I'm getting more critical hits on it. I believe it is about to go down, or even crash. I mean, it's got out of my area here. Well, no, it's actually still pretty close. I mean, I'm going relatively quickly at the moment, so I'm able to get it. I'm hitting it quite a lot, and there's a critical hit, and it will start to go down now. Let's just watch it go down. This will be pretty good. Let's just watch this plane go down. I mean, we'll be able to take out the sky even more if we follow it, which is even better. Come on. Okay, so I've got a critical hit on it. It just doesn't want to go down. And I've just taken out my right wing, which wasn't the best idea, but I took out its wing as well. And I believe my plane is about to go down. And it is. Bang! And that is it. That is the end of my game. I got no crews left available. I mean, just look at these planes that other people are using here. This here plane by American is a really good playing that Kingfisher there. I think, yeah, we've only got 2 people still out there. We have to get, I think, just 2 more of their things, but that is it. So I hope you have enjoyed this very first War Thunder video. For more, subscribe. So till next time, see you guys, and peace.